All right, amazing performance there by Iroro Sweru. Ogene Raymu. I know I messed up the first one,
okay.
but you're here to help me. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very fine. How are you doing?
All right, I'm doing good. Thank you. You look nice in classic black.
Thank you.
All right, a nice performance right there. So let's talk about your name first of all.
Okay.
You're from Delta State, obviously.
Obviously.
So what does your name mean?
My name is God is a doer of things.
God is a doer of things.
Right.
Okay.
Iroswire means wisdom has accompanied them.
Okay. Iroswire. You say it's not that bad. It's not that bad now.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
All right. So nice. Nice performance right there. So let's talk about your music. And you're literally a studio recording. What would you say is that thing about music that literally does it for you? Why do you want to keep on doing music?
It's just, for me, it's the experience that music gives to you, how you can just capture moments and be a part of someone's life. You capture something that stays with people for a very long time. And for me, that power to effect some type of change, it means the world to me. Yeah, that's why.
All right, great. So when you look at, music and how you do it, right, what would you say is your biggest inspiration?
Truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
What type of truth?
Yeah, I like to be authentic. I like what I'm singing to mean something. I like to have an approach that's, when you listen to my music, there's something to relate with, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say is the most relatable thing you sang about?
Hope.
Hope, not love, hope.
Yeah, so...
Hope? So like hope from what angle? Because is it hope as a Nigerian or hope just generally in life?
Hope as a person,
As
hope
a
as a
person?
Nigerian.
Okay.
But also love. A hopeless person can't be in love, you know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hopelessly in love, hello.
No,
That's the concept.
that's an entirely different. That's an entirely different context to things. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So now, how long have you been in the industry for, and what would you say the journey has been like for you?
I've been for a couple of years, but since I rebranded and then post Nigerian Idol, it's been like a year or two.
So now post Nigerian Idol, let's talk about that. What was your experience like being there during that competition?
It was amazing. It was a very good learning curve for me, being on the show, and it gives you some level of professional exposure. You know, and I have audience that are beyond Nigeria, some even beyond Africa at this point in time, and you don't just get that sitting in your room. You know,
No,
so
you
being
don't.
on the stage like that kind of puts you on a position where people get to see you and they relate with your music, and then you have an opportunity to make something out of that. So,
All
yeah.
right, amazing. So now being in that space for that period of time, literally interfacing with like different people, singing, doing the thing that you also love, but in a different way. Would you say that in any way influences the way you do music or did music going forward?
I would say so, because I was an artist before the show, and I'm also an artist, maybe a better artist after the show, because of all the things you have to learn. But the show kind of just like gave me a side to myself that I wasn't so aware of, you know. And then after
So
that
what side
show,
is that?
maybe Lover Boy.
All right.
Yeah, but I've also always wanted to sing about love.
Yeah.
It just like gave me a reassurance on what I wanted to do with my music, and now I feel like my music is a better representation of myself as a person and also of my interests. You know?
All right. So now literally going for a show such as Nigerian Idol, was there what did you think? Then, right before the show finished, and then relate that to what the reality for you right now is, right? I'm saying this on the backdrop of the fact that, every day here on the show, we have people sing every single day. Some days we even have two performers, do you understand? But then again, you see this many artists, right, in this space trying to push their music, trying to do different things. There's sometimes I literally even listen to people sing, I'm like, this person should be big. Do you understand? So now I'm talking about the factor of exploding as an artist in Nigeria. What would you say an experience like that has been like for you? Because I know, of course, you're trying to push your music, you're trying to get big and all that. So what would you say that thing actually is that literally, will I say keeps artists which are good just as yourself from like literally getting to where they need to be in a quicker time?
Okay, so based off of my findings, because I do like to read and ask questions and all, one of the things that I do see is mentality, yeah? So as young artists, we do think that talent is everything in the industry, but talent is more or less the cheapest thing you find in the industry. Everybody's talented, yeah, but we don't understand how much work that goes on behind the scenes.
Okay.
So for you to get there, you need structure.
Okay.
Right, you need to have proper structure, and for you to have proper structure, you have to know what that structure should be.
Yes.
So there's a lot of learning that has to go. Structure, hard work, consistency, and delusion.
Delusion. All right, the Lulu.
Yeah.
Is this a Lulu?
because in an industry as big as Nigerian industry
Yes.
and as capital intensive as it is,
Yes.
you need a level of delusion. Oh, I forgot to mention the most important part, grace.
Grace.
Yeah.
Okay.
The grace
Okay,
of God is
okay.
really important.
Yes.
But delusion helps you, is what keeps you going when you release a song and you have just like 5 streams in the first 1 month of release.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So a little bit, because I'm saying this because a lot of people believe that, you know what, to actually blow or pop as a Nigerian artist, you literally need to have a major record label. I'm talking about the major guys. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Without mentioning any names behind you. So do you believe in that, or do you believe that, okay, fine, I'm an artist, I put in the work, I have a structure, and then maybe I have the funds to also push it? Do you believe that's a structure as simple as I can do, or does that name of a big label need to be attached to you before you make it in a big way?
Well, I don't think that a label has to be attached to you to make it. There are lots of artists in the industry that are doing what they are doing without labels, without being influenced by labels. It's a good thing because of the capital and everything.
Yeah.
But being an independent artist, blowing up as an independent artist is actually a very good thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Especially
But
if
it's hardly done.
yeah,
It's here.
but it also boils down to how much people understand as artists about the nitty-gritty of things in terms of deals and contracts and all of those things
Yeah.
that are necessary. So if you understand the backdrop of things and God willing, you do blow up as an independent artist, ooh, kudos to you. But if you put in the hard work, just maybe.
All right, so now let's talk about your type of music right now, and then considering the energy that we have in Nigeria. Of course, we have people in your genre. First of all, let me ask this question. Who are the top 5 artists you would like to collaborate with or do something with?
Ooh, in Nigeria.
In Nigeria? Let's start with Nigeria.
Okay. So in Nigeria, the top 5 artists I like to collaborate with, I would like to do a song with Johnny Drill. I like to work with Thames, of course. I like to work with Rika Sani. Maybe just because I wanna go crazy a little bit, work with Chike. I would love to work with Chike, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's still within the
yeah. Then maybe go crazy. I want to work with maybe like a Dumodu Black or something.
Oh, Dumodu Black. Oh, I'd like to see that collaboration.
Yeah,
I can only imagine what it actually sound like.
Exactly. That's the point.
That's the point, right? So now let's talk about international.
International. I definitely like to work with Usher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like the cherry thing? What do you think about that, first of all?
No comments.
No, no, you must comment. You want to work with Usher, you have to comment on his cherry feeding.
I have my reasons I want to work with Usher.
You have your reasons. But those are the reasons we want now.
The cherry.
Yes, of course.
The cherry is the only reason you work.
No, those are the reasons we want to hear. The ones you don't want to say.
Yeah. So
because the reason I'm also doubling in on that is that we talk about how performances happen. Of course, we're also going into December very soon. We see a lot of concerts and things like that. And then someone has been crazy enough to carry a bed to his sets, performing, do you understand? And having ladies on. So now, when you talk about your performances when it comes to stage, of course, you need to put that wow factor. So now, what direction will you lean on? And then, of course, when you saw the whole situation with the guy that actually got the bed there and then brought a lady on, where did your mind go? What are your thoughts as an artist and as a Nigerian?
As an artist, I do think it's something that is outside of the box, and it does relate with or correlate more with the brand artistry of that artist. I don't think it's something I would do. Maybe do something different. Maybe walk in the air, fly in the air. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So now let's talk about the morality of it, just very quickly.
Yeah. My songs are kids friendly.
Are kids friendly? So is that a condemnation saying no?
I did not condemn.
No, I didn't say. I'm just asking you.
Like I said, it does align with the brand artistry of the branding of that artist. So it's up to them.
All right.
For me,
if that's what they want to do.
Yeah, it just has to align. It has to be like alignment with what you're representing now.
Of course, and of course, you singing about love and all that. We'll get the ladies swooning now, right? Don't you think so?
Yeah, but I don't just sing about women.
I'm not saying you do. Anyways, we have a breakfast ready for you. Do you like to have breakfast?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so let's head over to the kitchen.
All right, thank you so much.